Hello everyone, it's a girl here, Blaze, and I'm Blaze not. Life of a double fan. Being a Barca fan and an Arsenal fan, I always want two of my teams to do well, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Barcelona really messed up, so kudos to Arsenal, right? Arsenal really tried and then they got the win. At some point, I was really worried because they had the 1-0 for so long and Olympiacos really pressed and they tried. They even got a goal, but thankfully it was cancelled for offside. That was just that was luck. So bringing in Saka and Eze truly helped. Eze is just really spectacular. The way he throws that pass, I really don't think there's anyone in the team that does that. Yeah. So kudos to him. But yeah, talking about FC Barcelona, those boys should be really ashamed of themselves. They really shouldn't have just come. You shouldn't have just done up. Just tell the club you're sick, you can't make it or something. Because I don't understand. What was that display against a depleted PSG side? How can PSG come to your home and then run you streets, run you over just like that? With who? Mayuma, Mustafa. According to one guy. It's crazy. I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. It's a shame. I cannot believe that PSG team won us. I feel so ashamed. I feel bad. And you see, Yamal needs to tune it down a bit. It's getting too cocky, too arrogant, and it's not helping you. And then when you run your mouth like that and then things go the opposite side, people call you out and they mock you, they tease you, you get upset. You're welcoming it, yeah? You're bringing it. You need to learn from the very best, the greatest of all time. Learn from Messi. Be humble. Stay humble. Put your head down. Focus. Talent alone is never enough. You got to have the attitude. Talent is never enough. Your personality. That's what I would always love and respect Messi, right? And I'm still looking. There's nobody in the world that plays like Messi. He is the greatest of all time. And yet his level of humility is just... That's just why I love him. I love Messi so much. Greatest ever. In terms of character, personality, attitude, talent, top notch. It's just unfortunate that Yamal is looking to copy the likes of CR7, Neymar and the likes. And, well, that's his choice. Talent is never enough, Yamal. Tune it down a bit. Alright? Nuno Mendes was just amazing. That guy. It pains me because Hakimi just said it before the game. In the preview game, the preview interview was like, we've seen Nuno silence Yamal before, and then it was almost like Yamal, the first 15 minutes, he did well. The first 20 minutes, he did well. Yeah, and then from there, it was all Nuno. But please, why was Nuno not yellow carded the second time for that last-ditch tackle on the Yamal? Stopping a clear goal opportunity. That is a second yellow card anytime, any day. That should have been a red card. And a red card would have changed the whole narrative of the match. But I'm not going to they always do their thing in the UCL, so I'm not even surprised. And I'm not even going to just focus on that. I focus on the players. Really, really poor from them. And Hansi Flick taking off Pedri and Rashford. Silly move. You got to do better because you cannot win the UCL this way. Against Inter, you did the same thing. You're doing it against PSG. You cannot win that way, man. You can't. So I hope they find their feet. I hope they get focused. You need to learn from your mistakes, otherwise, what's the essence? It means you did not learn. You've not learned anything. That's what it means from last season against Inter Milan. Because it's the same thing. You gas out when it truly matters. I was so pissed watching it. I had to tune it to Arsenal because in my head I'm like, what is this? How can PSG, this depleted PSG team, come to Barcelona and run us over this way? Shameful. Player Hansi Flick, I'm rating Hansi Flick a 4. I'm rating him a 4 because he just got it all wrong. If anything, why not do Christensen and Kubasi for your partnership? Then if you really want Eric Garcia in that team, play him as a left back. You see that guy, Gerard Martin, I'm sorry, I can't like him. He lacks football IQ. It's very basic. If you feel like Balde is not strong enough to start, play Eric Garcia there and then have a solid defensive unit. It is well. It's just shameful. I'm pained. For player ratings, if I start player ratings, people will not like me. I should just keep quiet. I will not even bother to even rate those players. Honestly, shame on them. Shame on them. Anyhow, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in our next game. I do hope that somehow, we can't play against Real Madrid like this. We need to change. We need to wake up. Alright guys, I'll see you in our next game. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow. Keep God first and be kind to one another. Peace out.